I'll be taking your speaking test. Let's start with your speaking part 1. Tell me something about yourself.
Hi, I'm Riya Narang and I'm based in, sorry.
That's okay.
Okay, I'm Riya Narang. So I have been living here in Ludhiana for since beginning. I was born here, and now after my marriage, I was shifted in Panipat, and I lived there for approximately 3 to 4 months with my family, with my in-laws. So and now I have a joint family in my in-laws, and there are I have a husband who is a company secretary in a CA firm, and I have 2 brothers-in-laws and my mother-in-law, and also an extended family. And I am, my hobby, I am pursuing a career in makeup artist. I have been very fond of learning makeup since the beginning. Otherwise, I have been a graduate in BSc Chemistry Honors from DAV University, and I passed that with flying colors. And since then, I wanted to take my career further in chemistry itself, but the situations were not in my favor. So I just started doing the job as a makeup artist.
Wonderful. Do you think that job as a makeup artist is popularly known in your country?
Yes, I definitely think nowadays it is a very popular thing in our country. In fact, if I talk about my own city, Ludhiana, there's so many makeup artists in so many families in my known also. There's so many people who have started their journey as a makeup artist, though there is a lot of competition, but only few people are successful in this field.
What skills and qualifications are required for this job?
Okay, if I talk about the qualifications, there are no basically any kind of academic qualifications, but definitely you need the skills, practical skills that are mandatory in this job. So you just have to do hands-on practice and some theory part that is itself taught in this course. That is, and in our countries, or if I talk about in our cities, where everybody is teaching this makeup artist thing, they take only 2 to 3 months, and in fact there are some give the intensive training that is based on only 14 to 15 days course, and that is you become a professional makeup artist. So it's kind of very easy for people these days to become a makeup artist.
Is there anything that you would like to change about your job?
Not exactly, but yes, of course, I just want that there should not be so much of competition now because it's very difficult. It becomes very difficult. The clients, there is nothing fixed in this job. A client can be satisfied from you one day, but the another day the client gets satisfied from someone else. So that is not a thing that if I talk about teaching, if a student likes a teacher, he's not going to shift his teacher at all. Like if I talk about you, I cannot now trust anybody else, but our job is not like that. Clients prefer changing the makeup artist and experience from different people at different times.
Are you satisfied from your job?
Yes, because I love doing makeup. It's not like if my client is moving to somebody else, that doesn't affect me because I love doing makeup. I just enjoy doing that.
Okay, for you, job satisfaction is more important or money is more important?
I think job satisfaction is very much important. When you are satisfied from something, you are definitely going to make money out of that. It's not like if you run after money, you are not going to get satisfied at all.
That's the end of your speaking part 1, and I am on cloud 9 after hearing your responses. Let's move to part 2. Your cue card question is, describe a film or movie that made you laugh. I'll repeat. Describe a film or movie that made you laugh. You should say, what is the name of this movie? When did you watch it? Who you watched it with? And why did it make you laugh? I am repeating the questions again for you. What is the name of this movie? When did you watch it? Who you watched it with? And why did it make you laugh? I'm sending you the questions on the chat box. You have a minute to prepare. You can keep the questions open in front of you for your reference, and your minute for preparation begins now. Yes, Ria. Time is almost up. You should start speaking now.
So there are so many movies that have made me laugh at times, and if I talk about one movie among them, that is a Punjabi movie, Carry On Jatta. And so I watched it like 4 to 5 years back, I think. I'm not sure about it, but yes, I guess it. And I watched it with my family. So we all were sitting together on a Sunday evening, and suddenly my brother switched on the TV and it just started. So he just said, let's see what is it about. We were not sure. Actually, I'm not fond of watching Punjabi movies very much, but that was the time when I was also free. I said, okay, let's watch it. And that's when we began watching that. And it was very much fun. Like the dialogues in the movie were very much, they were full of comedy and laughter scenes were there. So I was completely enjoying that with my family. And the main thing that made me laugh was my brother was commenting same, and he was repeating the dialogues. Though the dialogues that those were very much funny in the movie. He was again and again repeating them, and in the same slang and language. And that was I guess the best moment in my life, because I remember those days when I used to enjoy with them, and I don't get time to enjoy with my family. I am very much busy in my life now, and after marriage, the life also changes. You get into so much responsibilities, and since then, I haven't got that time back.
Perfect. Let's move to part 3. Do people like comedy?
I think yes, comedy. Everybody is fond of watching. There's so many in our country. I think many people are fond of watching that show, the Kapil Sharma. Though I haven't watched that much, but I think people, and out of their stressed lives, they it like comedy scenes and comedy shows actually rejuvenates them, I think.
Why do people of all ages like to watch cartoons?
Okay, cartoons. I think the fictional characters are very much. They make them remember their childhood. They make them remember. They get in. People get in touch with them. Like they are very much fond of kids. Some people like watching cartoons because they are very much fond of kids, and some like because it again rejuvenates their mood. They get relaxed after watching the cartoons. Maybe.
According to you, the standard of comedy has changed, or is it still the same as compared to what it was in the past?
I think it has changed now. People are expanding their horizons in every field these days. The competition in these shows has also grown very much with the time. Earlier, doesn't there used to be just few shows like one or two, but now if we see, there are so many channels that they produce these comedy shows.
Do you think that being a person who does comedy can be a good job for any person?
Yes, of course, it can be a good job being a comedian because first of all, if I talk about any job, I think the best thing in the job is what you can give in a job. Like it's not about money, but how much you can. And as a comedian, I think it is very much important to make others laugh, whether whether you are laughing at that point or not. But I think people definitely enjoy that job. So whenever a person enjoys doing their job, it's always a satisfactory one.
Do you think a comedian should be a patient person?
Yes, definitely, because I think there are some people, there have been some cases when, they have offended also somebody, and in their jokes or something, in their language maybe. But at the end of the day, they have to be very patient because they have to accept their mistake, I guess. And that's it, I guess.
That's the end of your speaking. And today, my dear, your band score is 8.5. I am super proud of you. I really mean it. You were
Thank you so
much today. You are my best student, and I'm so proud of you. Keep it up.
Thank you.